Hello, once again it's Kenny Jacobs from Bloomington, Illinois. I am a PGA teaching professional, and my channel talks both about how to improve your golf game and also being a Christian and living in these last days. Today is probably the most important video I have done, and I ask that you would watch the entire video. Stick with it all the way through. I'm going to combine both golf and Bible prophecy. But this is a message that just really needs to get out. So bear with me, and then check all this out for yourself. Don't just trust what I'm saying, or don't just discount what I'm saying. This is too important. Once you look into this on your own, and I think you'll be amazed at what you find out. So today we're going to talk about two things: how to attack the flag when you're playing golf, and also false flag attacks. When you're playing golf, one of the best ways to lower your score is to hit more greens in regulation. And the easiest way to hit more greens in regulation is to aim more at the center of the green and ignore the flag stick. Hit to the middle of the green and putt to the corners. Unless you have really big greens or greens with a lot of slope, you're not going to have that tough of a putt if you're hitting your shot into the center of the green. However, it's more fun to aim at the flag, and sometimes you're going to want to do that. If you're a fairly high handicapper, I would say try to avoid that when you're farther than 100 yards away. But 100 yards and in, go ahead and aim at the flag. As your skill level increases, maybe say go at the flag from 125 and in. Maybe 150 and in if you're pretty comfortable. Avoid going at the flag once you get outside of about 150. Definitely just aim at the center of the green then. You also want to make sure you take plenty of extra club so that you can comfortably reach the center of the green and not have to overswing. Or if you miss hit a shot, you can maybe still get to the front of the green. The second thing is, when you do aim at the flag, you want to avoid short-siding yourself. If you miss the green on the same side as the flag, then you have a really tough up and down. It's very hard to save par. So you want to aim toward if the flag is on the left side of the green and you're going to go at the flag, you want to try to aim just at the right side of the flag. Try to be close to the green, close to the flag. But if you miss toward the fat side of the green. And if you miss the green, you miss to the right side of the green. So you have an easier up and down. You have a chip with more green to work with. You need to avoid missing the green on the same side as the flag. That's when we make a lot of double bogeys. So aim at the fat of the green. Aim toward the side of the flag that you want to get close to. Try to avoid missing the greens on the short side. If you find that you hit more greens in regulation, you're going to have more fun because you're going to have more birdie putts, but you're also going to lower your score, and you're going to be able to save par more often if you do happen to miss a green. Now, the second thing I want to talk to you about is called false flag attacks. A lot of people don't know what that is, so I'm going to define it first. A false flag is defined as a covert military or paramilitary operation designed to deceive in such a way that the operations appear as though they were being carried out by terrorists. It may also refer to events which governments are aware of and are able to stop, but choose to allow to happen as a strategy to entangle or prepare for war. If you watch the news now, what you're going to see is almost on a daily basis, definitely on a weekly basis, you'll see bomb threats reported. Just a couple of days ago, there was a supposed bomb threat at Harvard University, and they shut the university down. And you see shootings at airports or places of business or schools almost on a daily basis now. And then they're all wrapped up within a matter of a few hours. We're never really given any details. But what happens is it makes you think something happened. And it's the government's way of making it easier for them to take our Second Amendment rights away from us and lead us more toward a totalitarian government that the Bible speaks of is going to happen at the end times. I just want to read you a few quotes discussing this type of thing and the New World Order. This is a quote by James Warburg, who was part of the Council on Foreign Relations, to a speech to the Senate on Foreign Relations Committee. We shall have world government whether or not you like it, by conquest or consent. Vice President Joe Biden, on April 5, 2013, in a speech said, "The affirmative task before us is to create a new world order." Here's a quote from Henry Kissinger. "I think Obama's task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when a new world order can be created." Here's a quote from David Rockefeller. "We are on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order." And finally, this is a quote by Paul Spake, who was the first president of the United Nations. "We do not want another committee. What we want is a man of sufficient stature to hold the allegiance of all the people and to lift us up out of the economic morass into which we are sinking. Send us such a man, and whether he be God or devil, we will receive him." I'm going to say that again. He said, "Send us such a man, and whether he be God or devil, we will receive him." And I want to tell you that the Bible says that that man is coming, and I believe he's coming much sooner than most people realize, and he will not be of God, he will be of the devil. The Bible calls him the Antichrist. And there will be a one world government, one world religion, one world economic system soon that will be forced upon everybody. And you can see those signs happening right now. And again, I want to go back to these false flag attacks because the government had 3 years to set up a website for healthcare, and they couldn't do that. Why should we believe that they can solve and fix all these terrorist, so-called terrorist attacks and stop them without anything really happening if they can't even set up a website? I maintain that they can't. I maintain that they know about these attacks and are involved in those attacks, and then tell you that they prevented those attacks so that we think, wow, all this security is really happening, it's really helping, it's really keeping us more safe, when in reality it's just making us more easily accepting of giving up our rights, and which will eventually lead us to the one world government. Time is short. This is a very, very important video. I really want you to think about what I said, and like I said, check it out for yourself. This is something that is just, this message needs to get out. It's amazing. I talk to people all the time, and they want to put their heads in the sand and just ignore it. Well, it's going to happen whether you ignore it or not, so you might want to be prepared for it and ready for it. There's a new term called a low information voter. It's amazing how many people really just don't really want to know what's going on around the world. Well, it affects your everyday life, and it's going to affect your future. So I would tell you that we're living in the last days. Time is very, very short. And I want to encourage you to look into this stuff for yourself. And then when you go back out to the golf course, aim at the center of the green. Take extra club. Attack the flag only when you've got a distance and yardage that you feel very comfortable with. And then when you do, give yourself a little bit of area to miss, and miss toward the middle of the green. You'll see your score goes down as your greens and regulation number goes up. And in these last days, keep your grip pressure light. Keep your heart right. We're truly living in the last days. Thank you.